Hello there. Hey. Hello. There we go. Hey everyone. Hey my dear bunnrings. I'm Kira, your ever curious and ever loyal companion and your personal guide to the retro realm of bunnhop. Konnichiwa. Kira to Moshiban. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Welcome, my dear bunnrings, to part 19 or episode 19 of our Chill Play Oblivion Remastered series. Okay, I know that whenever I am late when it comes to opening my PNG tuber, that I have to reload it once. If I mistakenly, or whenever I mistakenly open it after OBS instead of before OBS. Okay, let's go and continue where we left off. Why do I always have my weapon armed and ready to use whenever I load into the game, whenever I spawn rather? I don't know why. It's not something that I am what do you call that? I don't know if it's just the game itself. That's what I meant to say. I didn't even know. Oh wait. I didn't even know that we forgot to put things back into our chest. Can we wear necklaces on top of rings and circlets? I am going to try that right now. I've got a grand amulet of reflection. That might be good. Yeah, we can. Now we've got an amulet. Or a necklace, rather. So we can wear 2 rings, if I'm not mistaken, and an amulet, or a necklace rather. So as with every stream, we begin with sorting out our inventory every time I forget to do it off stream. I was quite busy last week. I didn't get enough sleep because it was a Saturday. The last time we streamed Oblivion, for me, is always a Saturday. And the Friday night, the night before was the Friday, and we went to a concert. That's why I was really tired and I forgot to put back things in my chest. Put them all in my chest so that they don't weigh me down. There we go. How about this grand soul? Okay, it has souls inside them. Oh, not this one. Not that one. We'll have to sell that. Let me see. Mia is on YouTube. She says, hey everyone. Hey Mia. Hello. Your divine grace, Mia. How are you doing? Good morning. We are just doing our weekly chill stream for Oblivion. Okay, I am walking really fast.
How are you?
Hello. I don't need anything right now, lady in waiting, Rona. I am fit as a fiddle. And I am ready to explore and do a little bit of questing.
Greetings, Khajiit.
No, you have to call me Lady Cora of this manor, or this castle, rather. You can't just call me Khajiit. I own this place. Wow, that guy. Are there things for us to get repaired, get fixed by our very own blacksmith? How is your Saturday morning doing, Mia?
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
I hope that,
For the right price, I can make anything good as new.
Okay, everything's
Bye.
been repaired. Yay us. I'm surprised. This is the first time that we managed to, or we got to, remember to get our stuff repaired before the end of the stream. Okay, let's go back to Skingrad. Oh wait, before we do Skingrad, I really want to try out this thing that I've learned a long time ago on how to kill Umbra. Remember Umbra, that witch that we couldn't kill inside Vindazzle? Oh, wow. What? Don't attack my chestnut horse. We haven't named our chestnut horse.
To death.
How dare you, Conjure? Mia says, hope your excellencies are having a most lovely morning. Thank you, Mia. That's really kind of you. I hope you are too. Have you had breakfast yet? Rose is just downstairs. She's gone downstairs to pick up the food that we've ordered. So we Starbucks. I'm too neurodivergent to actually pick something else. There also aren't that many, you know, food or cafes or restaurants here that don't make us sick. We've got very sensitive I remember all the traps in here. We've got very ew! Look at all these bugs! Sensitive GI. Gastrointestinal tract GI. So, it's always Starbucks when we are streaming. Last time we had Singaporean fried rice, but it was a bit too tough to eat while streaming because it's too heavy. And then I'm sitting for 2 hours. It hurts. Hello, mud crab. Yeah, whenever I eat a full meal, I wouldn't say a full meal, but like a heavy meal for lunch or dinner, I always feel like I should stand for about 5 minutes. Stand up for about 5 minutes to let it go down and get digested faster. It's a practice that I started when I was 15. I think she can see us. Wait, I need to... Before we do this, I need to fully recharge our stuff. I'm scared. This witch has killed us a couple of times already. I'm not sure if you remember her. Umbra. Mia says, believe me, I understand. I haven't had breakfast yet, but I'm looking at options now. I hope you get to pick the best one for whatever you're feeling at the moment. Whatever you're craving.
Umbra shall feed!
Umbra shall die.
Whoa!
I do remember what they said about Umbra on forums and all of that is that we should lure her out of this alien ruin. Or lure her into the traps first. That also works. And then lure her out into... Oh, wow. No! I was the one who was lured into the trap. Let's get that strong potion of healing. I cannot drink any more potions right now. How dare you, game? Okay, let's lure her out of the alien ruin. I'm still poisoned by her. And then drown her into the lake, of course. Leave her inside Lake Rumari. Under water. There we go. And then let's put on our little cheat, Jewel of Rumari, our nice little what do you call that, ring here, and then just keep her underwater for a while. I want to get to the deeper areas of this lake. Another cheat or loophole that I read was to lure her into the Imperial City. And let the guards deal with her. Why did you heal? How dare you heal?
Bleed to death.
How did she heal? I'm surprised. Go drown, you witch. No, drown. My apparel is broken. My apparel is apparently broken. Oh, 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 oh. Don't try to escape. No, don't try to escape. Let's take a potion for good measure. Isn't this great? She can't even cast any spell anymore. Ooh, she got paralyzed. Oh. Let's finish her off. There we go. Oh my. Oh, what? Your killing has been observed by forces unknown. What is this? What is this? I'm surprised. Mia says, believe me, I understand. Oh yeah, I've read that. She says Umbriana is a little track star. Why is she running so fast? I know. She's so fast, but underwater. No, she ain't. She's not that good anymore underwater. Especially not with our Jewel of Rumari that allows us to breathe underwater. Rose says, hey, I'm back again. Hey, Mia. It's so great to see your divine grace. I hope you're having a great morning and weekend. Thank you to Rose for bringing us food. The best boss fight. Thank you for the hype emotes. Bun hype emotes. Mia says, damn, it took her down. Literally down. Are we over encumbered? Cause I've just collected a bunch of ebony armor. A full set at that. Oh, we've got a person here.
I see you. Hello.
Her name is Paint Horse. That's the name of her
Go
horse.
ahead, please.
Oh, okay. I've spoken
Goodbye.
with you. I guess she is someone who lives in the Imperial City, I guess. Okay, I just want to put all of my loot. The Umbra, full set of Umbra ebony armor inside our big castle. Before we go questing in Skingrad. Mia says, hey Rose, hope you got the brekkie goodies on deck. Yay! Yum yum. Thank you for that. I hope that you can choose some great options. Something that something you're craving for today. What is Mia craving for today? Look at that. It looks so cool. Too bad it's heavy. Oh, full set. They're worth a lot, but I'm keeping them as a memento. And it seems that... I don't know why, but is it something that I'm wearing? Is it the Grand Amulet of Reflection that allowed us to attempt to take her soul, but it says that we didn't have enough, didn't have a soul gem of that size. I think it's a black soul gem that the game is expecting, I guess. I don't know what that is. I didn't use any soul spell. Soul suction spell. I don't know what that was. Is it our new necklace, I wonder? Let's go and enter the East Gate of Skingrad. Rose says, thank you,
Can't you
Mia.
see that I'm very busy? Bye.
I hope you find
Be
something
seeing
great too
you.
for this morning. Wow. Typical Oblivion NPC dialogue. Can you see that I'm busy? And then this guy says, I'll be seeing you. Mia says, I want waffles. I want waffles too. Rose says, ooh, waffles. Okay, so it's not nighttime yet. So we cannot really meet up with Glarthir. Whoops! Oh no! The game crashed. What is it about? Oblivion. And specifically Skingrad that makes the game hate us. Don't hate me, Oblivion. Good thing we did a hard save before that. Cause that's terrible. If we had to do that fight again. Drowning Umbra? No. I would hate it if I had to. Oops. Let me check. There we go. There we go. R.I.P. Oblivion, says Rose. Let's quick save. I wonder what it was. And why is it that every single time that I load up... Ooh! Summit Miss Manor. This is a house that we can purchase. Yay. Why is it that every time I load up I am always armed. I'm always holding my weapon out. I don't know why.
Not
Agnet.
so loud, please. What a headache I've got.
I'm
pickled. Agnet the Smith. The Pickled, they call me.
Why is it
Sure
that?
wish I was
Why is
pickled
that,
right
Ryder?
now.
Oh, okay, I get it. She's a drunkard.
If I were in the Mages Guild, I think I'd study mysticism. Druzia was telling me a bit about it, and it sounds interesting.
No thanks, I'm not a mage.
Well, the local wine is great. It isn't cheap. But I don't bother with beer or ale anymore. And for a Nord, that's saying something.
Okay, so she's a wine connoisseur.
I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Okay, what does she have for sale? Let me see. Clothes, arrows. A guide to Skingrad. I want that. I want to read
Pleasure
that
doing
because
business
I
with
do
you.
remember that the last time it was the first time, but also the most recent time that we read a guide to a specific town or city. It was written by
Come back and see me again.
a hateful little
Good
witch
day.
who hated everyone who didn't go to church. And that was in Coral, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Alessia Otis's Guide to Skingrad in Juliano's All Justice and Wisdom. My name is Alessia Otis, and I'd like to tell you all about Skingrad. Skingrad County is famous for its wines, tomatoes, and cheeses. We did hear that from someone who is clearly obsessed with tomatoes. And the town of Skingrad is one of the cleanest, safest, and most prosperous towns in Cyrodiil. Wow. Really? Biased. Located in the heart of the Westweald Highlands, Skingrad is the gem of Old Colovia. Oh yeah, I do remember that the northwest part of Cyrodiil is the Colovian Highlands, or that's why they are called Colovians, the people who reside there, who are people from there. And then the southeastern part of Cyrodiil is called Nibene, and the people who live there or are from there are called Nibenese. So there are some sort of, I would say, not really tribes or clans, but two different heritages, I guess, depending on where you're from. It's the same thing as being a Khajiit. You can choose your origin in the beginning of the game during character creation. I did choose the I can't remember the name. The one that starts with a letter A, I think, as my origin as a Khajiit. And a model of the Colovian virtues of independence, hard work, and tough-mindedness. Skingrad has 3 districts: the Castle, High Town, and Chapel. A low road runs east-west under the walls and bridges of the upper town. The guilds and Westweald Inn are in the west of High Town, while many shops and upper-class residents are arranged along a street in the north. The southern half of the town includes the chapel at East End, with Skingrad's other lodgings, the Two Sister Inn on a street in the center, with other residences modest and mean, scattered through the rest of the district. Gates and bridges cross the low road to connect High Town and Chapel in several places. Castle Skingrad is completely separate from the town, standing on a higher prominence to the southeast. A road from the town's east gate leads from town to the castle. Janus Hasseldor, Count Skingrad, has ruled Skingrad for many years and is known by reputation to be a powerful wizard. We've heard rumors about him. He is a very private man and declined all requests for an interview, and he shamefully neglects his chapel devotions to the night. Is it the same writer? Amazing. How are the people to learn public virtue if not from the model of their ruler? Nonetheless, he is widely honored and respected by his people, and Skingrad is a model of a well-run, orderly county. Crime, gambling, and public drunkenness are almost unknown. You're missing an N there. And its wine and cheeses command high prices all over Tamriel. There are 2 inns in Skingrad. You've already mentioned that, woman. Don't be redundant. The Two Sisters Inn is owned by two orcs. I'm pleased to tell you that this inn is clean and well ordered and is troubled neither by riot nor public drunkenness. There you go. That's the other inn that you're missing, that you were missing earlier. The other inn is run by a pleasant imperial woman. Neither of these proprietors are to be seen in the chapel of Julianos, so I am at a loss to tell you which one you should choose when seeking food or lodgings. However, I am certain where you should go to purchase your sweet rolls, to Salmo the baker in Chapel District, whom we met last stream. They are delicious. As for where to sample the other tasty treats of Skingrad, its cheeses and tomatoes, I must leave that to your discretion. I am sure you're not interested in Skingrad's wines, for drinking leads to disorderliness. And disorderliness leads to sin. Oh my. The Mage's Guild here is no better than it is in other places, but the Fighters Guild makes a specialty of goblin hunting, which is a great service to travelers in the West Weald. And I was shocked to discover that the townsmith openly refers to himself as... It's actually herself, right? I think it's a woman. As Agneet the Pickled. Can you imagine being proud of such shameful behavior? Keep the 9 in your heart. Alessia Otis. Amazing. The worst writer in the history of the world. Of Tamriel. Dear Lord, I made it, says Scott. Welcome to the stream, Scott Crosby. How are you? Good morning. Rose says, woohoo, welcome back, Scott. So great to see you again. Scott says, hi, not bad, thanks. How are you guys? Survived another brutal day in the humidity. Oh no, I hope you get some cold goodies. I'm not sure what you like to drink. Lemonade, cold iced tea, I guess. I don't know. But I hope maybe at least some ice cold water to help you cool down. Why are all doors in Skingrad reinforced? Is that a clue to something? Or does it just say that this city is richer than is more prosperous than Coral, because their doors are reinforced? Rose says, oh my, I'm so glad that you are here despite the bad weather. I really hope the humidity can just go. I know. I wish I am manifesting right now. The humidity will be gone from this world. Everywhere in this world, every corner, all the corners of this round earth. Heat and humidity be gone. That's Rose. And Scott says, yeah, hopefully it should end next week. Ooh, congratulations. I hope so too. Look, it's a Halalu. Falanu Halalu.
I'm Falanu. How's Falalu? As if that matters here.
I do remember on Facebook last night, I did see there was an AI generated image of the different houses. There are 6 houses in Morrowind, right? 6 Dunmer houses. The problem is the AI generated image only had 4 of the 6 houses. One of them was Dagon. I'm surprised there was no house Nerevar. There was no house Dress either, if I'm not mistaken. So the first one was it was like on the leftmost corner of this infographic, AI generated infographic, was House Halalu. And then it has their insignia, but I guess it's the wrong insignia. I can't remember. And then it basically says that their tenets are honor and then something else. 2 other different, I don't know, tenets, I guess. And then people were saying, wow, honor Halalu? Honor is what best represents House Halalu? That's what you get. That's what you get when you use AI.
I can't help you if you don't show me what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I did forget to get Nernroot. I'm sorry.
I bought some wine from David Surali. Excellent body. He's a fine vintner.
I thought you were praising Surali's body.
I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking.
I forgot. Why did I say I'm forgot? Because I was also about to say I'm so weirded out by this woman. But I also wanted to say at the same time that I forgot. I forgot that it's this NPC. Is it the first offense? Oh, no. Not House Lalu.
Let's assume no.
It's not her first offense, okay. It's at least 500 gold.
That's nothing compared to Morrowind. Thanks.
Oh my, I feel like I shouldn't have asked her that.
I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. By the way...
excuse me.
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering. By the way...
I have no idea.
Thanks anyway.
Wow. Wow, Oblivion.
Bye.
Amazing. Iconic. Legendary. Dialogue there. It's so memorable. I'm so creeped out. This necrophiliac woman. Stop following me around. Rose on YouTube says if only we could do a weather shout like in Skyrim. I know, if only. Because I don't want my friends, my dearest bunnrings, my brigadier especially, to, you know, be suffering from the heat and humidity.
Please help.
Is it 6 with Dagoth? Yeah, House Dagon, yes. House Dagon, if I'm not mistaken, is the 6th house. Scott says, thinks she needs some moisturizer. She needs more than that. She needs... what some people say, she needs Jesus. No, that's all I can say. That's what she needs. She also needs a visit at a psychiatric clinic, definitely. She needs to visit a psychiatrist. There we go. Why is it so difficult to say the word? Psychiatrist, there we go.
Morning.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
Scott says, who starts a conversation like that? I know. She was explaining to her that, she was explaining to us, rather, that she's the only alchemist here in Skingrad, which means that she monopolizes the alchemical economy, the industry, rather, which is amazing, right? I'm proud of her, but she just had to insert that question.
Welcome to Colovian Traders, Skingrad's
Wow.
finest selection of general merchandise. I'm Gunder. Just let me know what you want.
Let me guess, Nord?
I've heard some strange stories about Count Hasildor. I'm sure they couldn't be true, though.
I am very excited to meet Count Hasildor.
I like Skingrad just fine. Folks are a little quiet by Skyrim standards, but they're friendly and loyal when they get to know you.
Okay.
Good day.
Good day to you too. Do you have anything
What?
important to sell today?
I offer the finest goods
Anything
and
of
lowest
importance,
prices in
rather.
all Cyrodiil.
You've got cheese wedges. We've got another guide to Skingrad, which you already have. I'm surprised they still have iron weaponry and armor. Vest of the Bard. You know who needs this, right? Mars. Mars the Muse. Well, he doesn't need it anymore. He's already good. He's already great at speechcraft, personality, and willpower. But, you know, if he wants to boost up his tats. I like this. Okay, should I do this? No. I don't have that much money.
Goodbye.
But if I had an excess, because I'm also trying to buy all of the houses in the game. The available
Only asking
houses.
for a single coin.
I gave it to you last time. It's still the morning. Let's go ahead and go into people's houses and shops. This is the Mages Guild. I don't plan to go there anytime soon. Fighters Guild. The inn. We've visited the inn. Maybe we can go ahead and meet this count. Oblivion NPCs though, says Rose.
How goes it?
I know. I've been to that person's house. Ooh, hello.
I heard you know how to move in light armor. Come on,
I haven't
join the
spoken to
Fighters
you.
Guild. See the world and get paid for it.
I will eventually.
I've seen Shamir at the Tamika Vineyards practicing archery. He's really good. I might try to get some pointers from him.
Nice, a very warm and grovelly voice.
The whole West Weald is pretty good goblin hunting country. They're thick here in Colovia, along the Valenwood and elsewhere borders.
Oh, wow. Goblin hunting.
Try the big goblin den called a derelict mine.
We've been
out
there.
east along the Gold Road.
That's what they do for fun here, I guess.
Farewell.
Ura's shepherd's house, rather. We've been there. That's Glarthir's house. We've been to that person's house. We've been to Shamir's house, if I'm not mistaken. Last stream. And then we are supposed to meet up with Glarthir here, right? Oh, no. He told us that in the morning, but it's already, it's already past that time. So we'll do it the next morning. Not our next stream. It's still the same stream, but just the next morning. In-game. Because I do want to meet this count first. Dion.
We're here to help.
Ooh. What happened to you? What happened to you?
The legions patrol the roads, and they've always been sufficient. I can't imagine we'll ever be at war with the provinces. Not in my lifetime.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that would happen. Like in Skyrim.
Try our wines and cheeses and Salmo's sweet rolls. See the castle, but don't expect to see the Count. He doesn't mix with strangers.
Really? Really?
You have something you want to tell me about that nutcase?
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Not yet. We are not yet done. We haven't even started really
Good day.
picking apart his story. ASMR says Rose. This is because I'm drinking. I'm drinking my hot cocoa. Lots of nooks and crannies here in Skingrad, and it's so easy to get turned around. I need to go to the castle.
I heard you know how to move in light armor.
I need to go to the castle. I need to.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, there. Wait, what? There. Okay. There we go. Do I go this way? No, this is how we entered. Yeah, we haven't been to this part of the town, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, we have. But how did we get to the castle? Wait, we were just here earlier. Where is the entrance to the castle? Excuse me.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Oh, hey, that's Glarthir. I want to know where the entrance to the castle is. Now we've run out of area to run into. There we go. Or to run to, rather. Is that the gate to the castle? No, that is the gate out to the wilderness. Right? You know what? I am going to just fast travel and cheat. Because I didn't know how to get to the castle. Poor me. Poor old me. There we go. How did we get here? I want to retrace my steps because it's situated outside of Skingrad, of the main city.
It's you. Hi.
It's me. I've never met you. That's so weird because the castle and the Coral Castle is inside the city itself. But Oh well. Oh well. This is probably much bigger than the castle in Coral. What is everyone planning for their weekend? Empty? Is there supposed to be something inside the well? For us,
Yes.
we're just planning on trying to catch up with all of the quests that we haven't done in Ragnarok Online, because we
How
were
do you do?
questing a lot in 2021. But back then, we only had one, was it a hard drive? Is it considered a hard drive?
Greetings.
A solid state drive, like the thing that's inside your computer. So I was worried of, like, what if we ran out of space, especially for games and
What?
documents. Well, documents come first, of course, and then
Bye.
games. So we did stop questing for a
Hello.
while, for a couple
Good to
of
see you.
years.
State your business.
Sorry, I'm intruding
Take
Hello.
care.
into your conversations. Mercator Hosidas.
The Count will not
Hosidas.
see you now. Not now. Not ever.
Wow, that
He
look of
sees no
disdain,
one.
disdain on
I'm
his
Mercator
face.
Hosidas, his steward. I believe that's all you need to know.
Okay, I pronounced his name wrong, entirely wrong. Mercator Hosidas, there we go. Buy a house in town.
You'll have to speak with Shum Gro Yarrig about that. He's the only one that can handle the deed.
Why does he sound? Why does he look so sad?
Wander the streets, fields, and public places of Skingrad to your heart's content. Just don't include me in your social explorations.
Wow, he's as much of a hermit as his king or count rather.
All right.
Scott says surviving. No plans for today, but on Sunday I'm going to my first trading card show. Ooh, congratulations! I hope you enjoy. I hope you also manage to bag some goodies. Surviving and resting are the two most important things, I guess. So I do support you, definitely. We all need to rest and recuperate.
Don't try to manipulate me.
He's angry.
You think that's funny? Gracious. I won't fight you. Don't talk. Sorry. Such adventures. That's enough. Sorry. Such adventures. I won't fight you.
There we go. We cannot go past 67.
Take care.
I'm Hal Lears, Count Skingrad's steward. The Count does not accept unsolicited visitors, I'm afraid. I apologize for the inconvenience.
Rose asks if it's all only for Pokemon or for other trading cards too.
Count Skingrad is a very private person. I handle all the county's public affairs and consult with the Count when necessary.
All right.
Bye.
She is the steward. What a beautiful place.
Well met.
I love that this is a some sort of a lounge for visitors, I guess.
You're new here. Or you'd know me. Tutius Sextius.
What
My
a
people
name.
have lived in Skingrad since the dawn. Father and the Count were best of friends.
Since the Dawn era? That's a long time ago.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I know any Glarthir. Wait, do you mean that strange wood elf that you see wandering around the city? Yes, I've seen him, but never spoken to him. He seems to be at the low gate every morning when I pass by on my way to the castle. Gives me the strangest looks now that you mention it. Almost like he hates me, although I have no idea why.
Well, you're not a very likable person, Sexius. Or Tutius, rather.
Yes, the strange wood elf who haunts the low gate every morning. You said he was Glarthir. I'm afraid I know nothing else about the fellow.
Are you sure?
Perhaps you should seek out a priest, perhaps a beggar, or guardsman. You and I, we have nothing in common.
I'm
What could
pretty
we
sure we
possibly
don't.
talk about?
Definitely not. Not
You
with
too.
that attitude. Is this the Count? He is a handsome fella. Not as handsome as me, though. I'm just kidding. Let's go and find a way to meet the Count. Maybe he has some sort of a nice
Let's hear it.
long
Handful is
quest
all
for
in
us.
uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. No.
Oh, I guess not.
Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
Maybe.
They say that
Good
when
afternoon.
you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep.
What?
It's how they
The
recruit
Dark
new
Brotherhood?
members.
Yes.
What do you want? Eurus the shepherd sure takes care of his sheep. And boy, does he like cheese. I mean, he really likes cheese.
Okay. We've got a woman who loves tomatoes. Now we've got a guy who's obsessed with cheese. Scott says for everything, I think. Mostly Pokemon,
Goodbye.
though. I've saved a little, so
say
I'm going to grab a
syndicate of
handful of cheap
wizards
stuff.
have led a
Yay!
boycott of
I'm so happy for you, Scott. I really hope you get the ones that you like the most. Rose says, oh, nice. I hope you managed to find some nice stuff. Yeah, I agree. I guess there's no way to meet up with the Count for now. Maybe
Yes.
we'll have to do Glarthir's quest first. Mia says, sorry, I had to step away for a call. No problem at all, Mia. Please come and go as you please. Feel free to lurk
your
anytime,
relief.
too.
Another day, another septum.
Anytime now.
Yes?
Another day, another quest is better. Rose says, no worries at all, Mia. I agree.
Hi there. A pleasure to speak with you. If I were in the Mages Guild, I think
Again, I've
Goodbye.
read that. Everyone's saying the same thing, Mr. Sissom, Mr. Sissom. I don't plan to be a mage, but if we can both do the Fighters Guild and the Mages
How do you
Guild,
do?
why not? Okay, let's look at our journal. I need to be outside his house at 6 a.m. to see what she does. He will then meet me behind the great chapel at midnight to get my report. Okay, so let's try to find where his house is again. I think it was near the chapel.
How do you do?
And then we'll wait until 6 a.m. the following day.
Who will help an old beggar? I'm
Wow,
so
his eyes.
hungry. If you're looking to learn a bit about conjuration, Selinus Vassinus is a good person to talk to.
No, because I've defeated
Blessings
a lot
of
of conjurers.
Stendar upon ye.
I'm not a fan of conjuration
Hi there.
at this moment. Okay, I think we saw Glarthir somewhere here. So one of these houses must be his. Yeah, Bernadette is that's the woman that we have to spy on. Glarthir, where is your house? I saw him behind someone's house. Was it Bernadette's house? Ooh, he's gone.
Have pity, sir.
Oh, here. This is Glarthir's house. Okay. Let's wait until... ...6 a.m. And then 3 more hours. I didn't want the game to freeze, so I had to do 12 hours first, just in case it freezes after. If we, there we go. There's Bernadette. if we waited longer than 12 hours the first time. How is our microphone level? I think it's okay, right? Okay, we see Bernadette going to the church. The chapel, rather. That is Bernadette's house. That must have been her.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Glarthir. Who could she be meeting inside the church?
It is a privilege.
What's new with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods.
Do we just wait
the
here?
Land of the Altmer.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
I
Good
love the
day.
Somerset Isles in The Elder Scrolls Online. Yes, it sounds good, says Rose. Thank you. Scott is currently organizing my binder for mental health purposes. Ooh, I do love organizing things. Keeping things organized make me feel better about my mental health. And I'm glad to see that you are we have that in common. That's what I meant to say. You got a lot of trading cards in your binder. I did see that you added another one to into your collection, and I love the color scheme. It's like purple and green, right? Very nice. Okay, here she comes. Here she comes. Where's she going? Oh, she left. She left the church. Which I feel is a quest from a different game. Is it Assassin's Creed? That you have to follow to shadow someone? I can't remember. I think so. I think it was Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 2, I think? Or Brotherhood? I think it must have been 2. Where you had to tail someone. I hope that our stream can help you relax while you organize your binder, Scott, with this beautiful music and very lovely atmosphere, nice graphics, except for the NPCs. I hope they don't scare you. And a little bit of relaxing commentary. That's my horse. That's not my horse. It's someone's bay horse. My horse is called Chestnut Horse. Grateful past stables. I guess our horsey is kept here in the stables. It looks big, much bigger than the coral stables, so I'm happy. Here, she is walking. Ooh, 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 ooh. Activate. What do I do? She went that way and then she changed her mind. Oh, I guess we got disconnected on Twitch. I wonder why that happened. A nicely organized card album, says Rose. It's very good. I love everything organized. I spent the last month organizing all my documents and photos and videos from a long time ago. Are we even following the right person? Yeah, it's Bernadette, right? And she is working at the moment. Do I just wait for her? Do I just follow her the entire time? Throughout her day? Her daily routine? Rose says it was okay after I refreshed both streams. Oh, I wonder. I guess we were offline on Twitch for a split second there. I'm not really sure why it happens, but I do remember last year, just before our hiatus in September, we were also having those disconnections on Twitch, but it's not that bad. Scott says, yeah, the new card is great. Collecting is doing wonders for me, especially when you talk to like-minded people in the hobby. Yeah, That is definitely something I agree with. When you've got a hobby and you talk to like-minded people, you feel like you're being social, and being social sometimes is definitely good for your mental health and your overall health. You have that sense of belongingness, which is vital. It's very important for everyone's mental health. It's an evolutionary thing, which I learned in social psychology. And if you don't enjoy a little bit of socialization, then it is more likely that you'll feel depressed. Look at this herd of sheep coming our way. They're in a straight line. What is this, Madeline? You know that animated cartoon, Madeline? We've got all these orphans, cute little babies lined up. This is also how the kindergartners in Japan walk with their teacher. They form a straight line. They're all linked to each other. They're all holding hands and stuff. And they walk the streets every morning because the Japanese believe that daily physical activity is paramount. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Scott Crosby Art on YouTube says, I have about 200 pieces of artwork I need to organize. My storage system is non-existent. Oh no! That's a lot of art. Rose and I have this, a small part of this tall shelf that we have. So the topmost part is for, what do you call them? Stuffed toys. Second part is, the second tier or level of the tall shelf is for books. And then the bottom, I wouldn't say bottom, the third part, or the third tier is for arts and crafts. So that includes stationery for writing, those cute stationery stuff with cute envelopes. Stickers. We used to do journaling in the past as well, vintage journaling. So we've got those stickers and other cute stuff for stationery items for vintage journaling, and then the bottom part is for the printer. So I love it. It's just next to me. It's always beside me when I'm streaming, next to my retro computer. Rose says, nice. Do you also play with the cards, or is it just for collecting? And she adds, oh wow, 200. You can do it, Scott. Yes, you've got this, Scott. You can do it one day at a time. I think the first step is to find some sort of a box or a shelf or a cabinet or a drawer where you can keep them. You can also use folders, envelopes, binders. Mia says, OMG Madeline, bread and butter prayer time now. Wow, nostalgia. I know. I love watching Madeline. It's so cute. They're all so cute. Scott says, I'd love to play it again, but there's a little too many rules to take in. I love watching matches in the anime. Oh, are there many rules to Pokemon trading card game? I haven't really played any sort of what is that called, board game aside from Monopoly and checkers and snakes and ladders, but I do appreciate the ones that don't have too many rules, because you know I'm not I tend to forget easily. And I tend to get overwhelmed easily as well. Scott says, I want a plushie shelf. Oh yeah, plushie shelf. She's taking a break. I guess her work is a farmer. Bernadette here is a farmer. And one of the farms outside of Skingrad. I can't believe we're sent on a quest to actually tail someone for their entire day. That's a bit too long. We could be exploring, adventuring right now. Scott says, I'm pressed for space too, which doesn't help. Oh yeah, same with us. I wish we had more space for stuff. For arts and crafts, other equipment, other stationery, and for another dog. If only. I'm surprised I managed to find a place for decor, seasonal decorations, but there are still some decorations that we don't have space for, like for our Christmas tree and the Christmas balls and other Christmas decor. But for Halloween, I've got everything here. I think we only really decorate for Halloween and for Christmas anyway, so. Is she done? Is this her break time? It is 12. It is noon. Scott says that at the moment I just have a corner in my front room and a pile, lol. That corner is alright. There could be some sort of a tiny shelf that you can build, or you can purchase from an affordable home goods type of store. We've also got tiny little portable, movable shelves with wheels for certain things, like our little doggy baby's toys, my hair dryer, those kind of stuff, and they belong under tables and desks to save space. Hero says, oh no, yes, space is always an issue. I know. Wow, how long will this take? Do we really have to do we really have to follow her all around the entire day? Well, that's what he said. We had to start at 6 a.m. We needed to be outside his house and see what Bernadette Penales does. He will then meet us behind the Great Chapel at midnight. So I guess we'll have to follow her the entire time until midnight, until she ends back in inside the walls of Skingrad. Oh no. Oh no. I hope this stream isn't boring you, my dear bunnrings. We're just following this woman around. Oh wow, her break time is quite long. And then she's probably gonna be working for... You know what? I'm gonna speed things up. Maybe 2 hours. Will she still be at work? Because we've got our map marker as well. Oh, so at 2 p.m. everyone leaves their work, I guess? All of the farmers, maybe they go back home. Boop. I hope she doesn't see us. Is it a bit weird to see someone crouching? I feel like that's a telltale sign that you're being followed if you find someone crouching behind fences. Let's keep our distance. Scott says, how is the demon pupper? Also, no, we love stalking. Wait a second. Love stalking. suspicious people, I guess. She is quiet right now. She's been doing better than before. She still barks a little sometimes, but she's not as loud, and she was more calm yesterday and also today. I think she is taking a nap. Is she a demon pupper? She may be.
What's this about?
She may as well be. I wonder, I have a hunch that maybe after we're done following her around, we realize that she isn't really doing anything odd. Oh no, here we go again with the church bells. We had to contend with those church bells last week too. Yeah, we might end up finding out that she's just a regular citizen of Skingrad County. Just doing her job as a farmer. She goes to church every morning before work. She takes her meal, her midday meal at 12 noon. She comes back into the city proper and I don't know, maybe help someone out with their farming as well, or maybe this is her side hustle.
How goes it?
It could be.
You?
I've been better.
I saw Ugak Romogak earlier.
She's probably asleep, lol, that's true. A terrier.
It was her sister.
Well,
Rose,
if it was Ugak, you can be sure she had some good animals.
says that
About that.
she is a
We're all
terrier.
talking about the
I do
first
remember
murder.
that when
have
we
no
looked it up,
emperor
some people
and no
call
heir. Never
terriers terror
I suppose we should all be worried.
because they're so stubborn and they can spread
They say
terror,
syndicates of
feelings of
innocents
terror
are running
because
boycott of imperial goods
they're
in
a
the
bit
land of
too
Bosmer.
The Alper have
yappy,
powerful
I guess.
wizards. It could be a dangerous
Scott says terriers are
situation.
furry tornadoes. I know. She definitely is one. Rose says, yes, we love her so much. I love her growls. Yeah. She growls at you if you don't give her attention at the right moment. The right moment is every moment that she wants it. Scott says, I always had issues with these kinds of missions. They seem to bug out whenever I do them. No! I remember it bugged out when we were trying to fight some goblins at the is it on Darrow Farm or something like that, or we were accompanied by two brothers in their mission to retake the farm from goblins, their family farm. And yeah, we kept crashing and stuff, but eventually we made it out and we managed to complete the mission. Mia says, oh, how adorable. I know she is. She barks a little sometimes when she really wants attention. And she makes purring sounds when she's happy. She also exhales really loudly when she feels relaxed. Either when she feels relaxed or when she's kind of angry. So her loud exhale can be mistaken for a scoff. She scoffs at you. When she's frustrated. Rose says, oh no, that must be frustrating, Scott. I know. I hate quests that bug out often. Rose says, thanks, Mia. She is. Scott says, oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, that on Darrow Farm, I guess. I can't remember the name of the farm, but it sounds like on Darrow. How long will this take? Let's speed it up. Let's speed it up. There. She's eating an apple? That's her dinner, I guess? I hate this quest. Wait, what else are you doing, Bernadette? Damn Bretons. I'm just kidding. Because I think she is a Breton. She has a very Breton name. There we go. Another. Is it every hour? I think it's every hour. Okay, she's going back home. It's 10. It's time for her to sleep. See? See? There's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with Bernadette unless she does weird stuff inside her house. But as long as it's not Daedric and she's not harming anyone, I don't care what she's into, okay?
What do you want? If you're looking to learn a bit about take care.
Can I just watch you? Would it be weird if I just watched you here? To see what you're up to? Scott says a good couple of years. Oh my. Oh my. You know what? I'm leaving.
Hi.
She could be a cultist, says Rose. Didn't find. I think we went inside her house last stream. We went to most of the houses. And we couldn't really find anything Daedric. Anything of Daedric nature inside her house. Or anyone else's house.
You saw Bernadette penniless, did you? She was watching me and following me, wasn't she?
She was minding her own business.
Really? That is surprising. I was sure she was watching me. Ah, of course. The gold. Here. But there is someone else I need you to investigate.
Are you kidding me, Glarthir?
Tutius Sextius. Do you know him?
Yes.
A quiet fellow. Appears harmless enough. But I've identified him as one of my key suspects.
That voice
He's a
acting.
clever one, no doubt about it. Eyes in the back of his head. Always seems to know when I'm watching. But
only
that's
because you're so
where
obvious.
You come in. You should wait outside his house and see what he does when he's not watching me. I'll meet you here tomorrow night to get your report.
Another day of following someone
I still
around.
can hardly believe she wasn't watching me, but it is a relief to be able to finally stop worrying about her. He lives in the large house between the Low Gate and the East Bridge, alone. Suspicious, don't you think?
He is a bachelor?
Don't let Tutius Sextius catch you following him. He's much more dangerous than he looks.
Can you not be a bachelor in Skingrad? Do you have to be married to live here? So he lives beside what? In between. Okay, this is his house. Okay, let's wait. Scott says, does she have a dungeon for adult-themed activities? We've checked for that. And no. No. She doesn't. Okay. He's already inside a castle, I guess? Oh no, he's in the church. I guess everyone goes to church here every single day. And I don't think Glarthir should, you know,
Hello there.
intrude into people's private activities.
Well met.
Where is he? Just a theory, says Scott. I mean, she might. She might. But I don't think it's Glarthir's business. Oh, did I fail to follow him? Is he at home? He could still be at home. He is upstairs. I hear a Nern root. Oh, a basement.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let's go inside his basement. Ooh, the demon pupper has started to bark. She knows when her feeding time is. There we go. I hope we don't get in trouble for this. We're trespassing! Have you got a dungeon for spicy stuff? Any cult Daedric activity here? No, nothing of that sort. This is just his larder, his pantry. He's got crab meat. I don't think they should be put in a barrel because that's definitely gonna rot. Nothing. Nothing Daedric or cult-like in nature. He's got a wine barrel over there. Everyone enjoys their wine, loves their wine in Skingrad. So there's nothing. Why are we following around this poor guy? Yes, he is an arrogant a-hole. I don't understand why I can hear Nernroot inside his house. Maybe he's a collector.
Hi.
Maybe he's into alchemy. Is it inside his drawer? Where is it? It's bugging me. Maybe it's inside. Maybe it's in the river or something. It's by the river next to his house. Oops. We've got 68 lockpicks. I'm so happy. I remember the time when we had like 2. Okay, he has women's clothes. That doesn't really mean anything bad. He's got a nerd root here that we can steal. I don't want to. There's nothing wrong with whatever the reason is that he has lots of feminine clothes in his bedroom, in his drawers and by the bed. I'm glad he didn't see.
Oh, hello.
I'm glad he didn't see that we just entered, trespass into his bedroom. Okay, is he just going to stay at home the entire day? It's in that box, I think. Oh, really? Oh, really? Do we have to go check the box again? Let's see. Did we miss anything? Can I go inside your room again? There's a quill and a torch. Boop. A gold and silver nugget. So he doesn't even have much gold. And he claims to be a rich guy. Totally normal guy.
How can I help you?
He either has a girlfriend staying with him who left her clothes, or he is into cross-dressing. Nothing wrong with that. Definitely no Daedric books whatsoever. He is not a cultist. Where are you going, Tutius? Just ignore me, says Scott. No problem at all. It's okay. Maybe you found something in your playthrough. I'm just not finding it. He's just staring at us. So, aren't you going to the castle? No? You're not gonna see the Count today?
Go ahead, please.
Nothing. We cannot ask him about Glarthir or why Glarthir could be suspecting him of following Glarthir around and doing nefarious things. Just for good measure, we should go to Bernadette's house as well. It was raining. Just to see if we missed anything there.
Greetings.
But I do remember checking her house, and I don't remember seeing any weird stuff going on. No Daedric stuff of any sort. She's not torturing random people. She's got that hand scythe because she is a farmer. She's a totally normal farmer lady. She has no basement of any sort or any secret rooms inside her house. She is merely asleep. She's got basic stuff, basic clothing, basic stationery and other equipment in her house. She's got an attic filled with cupboard. Just random stuff that every house owner needs. And every farmer needs as well. Nothing of interest to us. Oops. Rose says there must be something though, right? I know! I was wondering, because we skipped stuff. Maybe this quest is bugged? Maybe we are supposed to find something? I don't know! Let's see. Oh, she's got weapons to protect herself. She is a single woman living alone after all. She just needs weapons. She just needs weapons to protect herself. Everything checks out. You know who doesn't? Or what doesn't? Glarthir. Glarthir sending us on these on this wild goose chase.
Tell me what you learned about Tutius Sextius.
He likes women's clothing, rather. Not watching you.
Really? So you're saying that neither Bernadette Penniless or Tutius Sextius is part of the conspiracy against me? Hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
Yes, the gold that you value so highly. I wonder what price betrayal. Never mind that. Well, we shall see. I do have one more name for you.
One more name?
Do you know David Sorelli?
Yeah, the winemaker.
Yes, of the famous Sorelli vineyards. Pillar of the community, etc. Who would ever suspect him? Perfect cover for the ringleader of the whole conspiracy.
Wow.
He watches my house constantly. You'll see.
Scott says Glarthir
He leaves his house early each morning.
That could be it.
Watch him and report back to me here at midnight as usual. Make sure he doesn't notice you.
Okay.
I was sure he was part of the conspiracy. Sure of it. I guess it just goes to show... Well, we'll see what it goes to show, won't we?
I hate his eyes. They look
The Sorelli house is right next door to mine. A large house with a backyard conveniently located to observe my every move.
Why are
Be careful. David Sorelli is the ringleader. You must not let him catch you watching him.
Okay, whatever you say, Glarthir. Why is he convinced that these people are watching him? Does he have anything to hide? Is he a fugitive from Valenwood? Did he murder anyone? That's Glarthir's house, so Sorelli's house is here. You know what? I am just going to look this up. I feel like we must be missing something. It's called Paranoia. Okay. Oh, I see. If you refuse the initial request to help with Bernadette, the quest will show completed and he will try to work out problems on his own. He will go to her house after about to his house. And after about an hour come out with his battle axe and enter Bernadette's house and attack her. Oh my, good thing we decided to help him. She may run outside and the guards will kill him. Alternatively, he may kill her inside her house or the church and exit after about an hour. Follow him and the next guard to meet him. Follow him and the next guard to meet him will kill him. In either case, you can search his corpse to find his house key, then enter his house and take the 800 gold in the wastebasket. I'm reading things from UESP, of course, our trusted source for all things Elder Scrolls. This is so silly. Let me see. Dion, the guard captain, did warn us to not get involved with him and to report any strange requests to the guards. Okay, let me see. Report back to Glarthir. Okay, I'm reading it. David is one of the two brothers who own the Surly vineyard. I see, I get it. If you refuse to kill them, he will ask you to assassinate the quote-unquote spies. If you refuse to kill them, Glarthir will go and try to kill them himself. Same as if you decline him at the beginning of the quest. What a weirdo. If you choose to kill them, you will only need to kill the ones you picked as following Glarthir. His note tells you whom to kill, and if you pick David, it will tell you to kill him first. However, the order doesn't matter. Once you have killed everyone you're supposed to, return to the meeting place at midnight to collect your reward. To take the middle road, tell Glarthir that any one of the suspects is watching him. When he hands you the note, take it to a guard. Hand him the note and follow him to watch him kill Glarthir. That's so mean. Oh. If you show Bernadette or Tutius the note telling you to kill them, they will simply ask you to inform the guards. However, if you accuse David and show him or his brother Gaston the note, they will attack Glarthir himself. I see. He is a non-essential NPC quest giver, so you can kill him. Let me see. If you do any of the killings for Glarthir, they will count as murder, and you will get a visit from the Dark Brotherhood. I see. Okay. Best ending then. Someone said on Reddit that the good ending is feeding into his paranoia every step of the way and then bumping off his enemies for him and having a pal for life. Oh my. If you want the outcome where no one dies, speak to Glarthir, agree to help him during the quest steps. Use the disposition charisma minigame to raise his disposition towards you. When he asks if his targets are spying, tell him no. If you keep his disposition high throughout the quest on the final target, confirm they are not spying. He will become frustrated, hand you 500 gold and simply walk away. I see. The best loot outcome. Accept his request to follow the targets. When he hands you his death list, take the note directly to Captain Dion. or one of the targets. The guards will instantly execute Glarthir, follow them, and loot Glarthir's corpse for the key to his house. That's so mean. Rose says, sorry, just got back from feeding the pup. Oh, thank you! She says, he definitely seems like the type, Scott. I know. He's crazy. Like, what makes him think that they are following him? Does he doesn't even explain if he's anyone of importance, because I doubt he is. Okay, he's already back in his at his house. All right, let's do this one last thing. Oop. 5 a.m. And then after this, we'll do that quest, the hidden room inside our castle that we found last stream. I wonder if Glarthir's house is still locked. It is. Let's take a look at inside the house of these brothers, these two brothers that are famous for their wine. Ooh, the only thing that they have in common is they both have Tutius and the brothers both have Nirnroot inside their their house. House upper wall hangings? I don't know if I should steal that. But I don't think it has anything to do with the quest. I think this guy is just really paranoid. He is the type to stalk himself, as Scott and Rose said. Nothing in here. Just cupboards after cupboards of supplies, food. They have Tamika's Westfield wine hidden inside. For research purposes, I wonder? Or do they secretly enjoy their competitors' wine? Ooh. Embers. That was cute. That was a nice detail. Oops, sorry. Hello.
I'm Gaston Cirilli. Perhaps you've met my brother David. Together, we are the Cirilli Brothers Winery.
Rumors?
Hammer and Tongs is a good place to get your armor repaired. Just don't go early in the morning. Agnet usually isn't feeling so well then.
Because she's pickled. Scott says, is there someone peddling Nirnroot? Lol. I know.
You too.
They're growing Nirnroot. I wonder why. Maybe Nirnroot is another... has another effect aside from healing you. Because from what we've observed, two men... I think
Greetings to
these
you.
brothers are also, you know, bachelors, like Tutius Sextius himself. So, two sets of bachelors have Nirnroots in their homes. So I wonder if they've got an entirely different effect for bachelors, if you know what I mean. It helps them. It reinvigorates them, maybe.
What? That Danis Artelian is a little too full of himself. Sure, he's a captain of the guard, but I'm not impressed.
All right.
Good day.
Are you keeping your Nirnroot inside this room, David? Rose says, lol, is Nirnroot a drug too? Or a supplement? A testosterone supplement. for middle-aged men, I guess. Rose sorry, Scott says there's a dude on oh. What's wrong with you? There's a dude on a street corner wearing a trench coat with Nirnroot in his pockets. Yeah. That's what we've uncovered. 2 out of 3 of these so-called spies are peddling Nirnroot, growing Nirnroot inside their homes. I don't think it's illegal though. Nirnroot is not an illegal plant in Tamriel. It's not
It's time for you to go.
It's time for me to go, I know. Why am I even waiting inside their house? There we go. Let's go and meet with Glarthir, because we didn't really find anything suspicious. I love their balconies. Nothing suspicious with the brothers. They've just got Nernroot. That's it.
So, what did you discover about the upstanding David Surly?
It's not spying.
Just as I suspected, they've gotten to you too! Not one of them involved in the conspiracy, and you expect me to believe that? Now I know for sure that they are all in on it.
Okay.
And therefore, they all have to die, starting with you.
All right, if you say so.
Whoa. And to think I trusted you.
There we go. Glarthir is dead. My attempts to convince him that there was no conspiracy against him have ended in tragedy. I wonder what would have happened if we... Is it this one? If we managed to persuade him. Let me load a previous save rather. Ooh, okay, we don't have any saves. We don't have any saves. Before that. Okay. I don't mind. It's not the peaceful outcome. It's not the best outcome, but we can't do anything about it. He is out of his mind.
So, what did you discover about the upstanding David Surly?
Oh, we can also give his note to the captain of the guard. We'll try
And
that.
so it all falls into place. Yes, it all makes sense now.
Scribble something on a piece of paper.
Here, this is your last task.
What about the reward you promised?
Here's the gold, as promised. I always pay my debts, and then some. Do the last task in that note, and I will pay you much, much more. Have you done what I asked? Then why do you waste my time?
I hate you,
Do as you
Glarthir.
agreed, and meet me here tomorrow night.
Let's read that list of death. David Surly must be killed. There is no choice. He is definitely conspiring against me. Come back and see me. Make sure you're not followed. Once it is done, and I will give you your reward, Glarthir. Let's go ahead and deliver this to the captain of the gods. If we can find him. Where are the barracks?
What's this about? Is there a problem? Be seeing.
Where are the barracks?
Hello.
Where is it? Scott says, dumb butt. Rose says, what a character. He has definitely been blessed by Lord Shio. I know. I know.
How do you do?
Where is it? I need to find it. I need to find the barracks. There we go. Guardhouse. Is the captain of the guard here, perhaps?
Well met.
Mayhaps? Dion, there we go.
What do you need?
Oh, can I not give it to him?
I believe the rugged climate of Bruma suits Narina Carvain. She's tough and cold, but you always know what to expect from her.
Why are you looking down? Don't you want to initiate eye contact with me? Do you hate me?
You have something you want to tell me about that nutcase?
Is it because he was asleep?
Really? He's getting worse then. Thanks for letting me know. If you think he's becoming dangerous, you come straight to me, and I'll handle it.
Okay.
You have something you want to... Why? What's he done? Damn. He's finally gone completely bonkers.
He's finally gone completely
Thanks
bonkers.
for the tip. Now stand aside and let the guard do their work.
There we go. There we go. Let the authorities handle it. That's a reference to something. I'm sure not many of you know it. Ray Harley. Give it to the authorities and let them handle it. I think it's cute enough to eat. Is the name of the the spicy movie from the 90s.
Good tidings, citizen.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Guardsman. I want to see this unfold. That guy sent us on a wild goose chase. 3 wild goose chases.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
There we go. Whoa.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Die, cur!
Die,
You elves are all the same.
Die,
all
cur.
flesh and no fury.
All flesh and no fury. Gold, Glarthir's key.
Is there a problem, ma'am?
I'm alright.
Sad story. But at least we stopped him in time, thanks to you.
I don't know. I
too.
feel bad. I feel like maybe I might redo this quest off stream and upload it on Patreon as a, you know, as a chill play extra. And maybe we'll redo it. Maybe we will do the peaceful outcome. Why does he have skulls? Okay, he has skulls. He has skulls. Okay, I feel like I'm not even gonna bother doing the peaceful outcome. He has skulls on his shelf. I don't like that. Does he have black marks above his eyes? Says Rose. Why? Wow, these insults are next level. I know. These guards insults. Mia says, Lamau, what was wrong with that man? Scott says, should have given him an arrow to the knee. I know. He is deranged. Look at all these notes! Observation of David Surly. Morndas. I guess the game really intended for us to give his death note to the guards. Because otherwise we wouldn't have been able to read these things, or we could have also broken into inside his into his house when he was outside or something like that, or whenever he's sleeping. But yeah, look at these, you know, crazy ramblings. Observation of David Surly. Morndas, watch him from my upstairs window. See? Watch him. He is a stalker. He pretends to work, but I can tell that he is really watching my house. Spent several hours whispering to his brother. Could Gaston be involved as well? Cherdes. Followed him to his vineyard. I don't think he saw me. He went off by himself once. Could have been burying secret evidence. Note, go back to that and search for this. Could be the break I need to finally learn the truth. Middes. Too sick to go out today, but notice him staring at my window. Cherdes. Searched the vineyard tonight. Found nothing, but the ground had clearly been disturbed. They were planting grapes, maybe, because they're vintners. He must have learned I was spying on him and removed it. No, need to find someone from out of town to help me. My movements are too closely watched. Freitas, David watch my house again. He doesn't even try to hide it anymore. They're becoming more brazen now. Think I am as good as caught in their net. I must strike back before it's too late. But are desperate measures called for yet? Do I have enough proof to justify acting? Rose says yes, definitely. Mia says ocularum, lol. Those skulls. in Dragon Age Inquisition. Mondas. Tonight, or today rather, I caught Bernadette Pinellas watching me. I have very little doubt now that she is one of them. This saddens me. I had thought her one of the few to show me kindness in this nest of treachery, but now it seems that it was all a lie. I feel bad. It seems that Bernadette and him were friends at one point. Or acquaintances, rather. Current thoughts on the conspiracy. Marukati selectives. Oh yeah, I do remember him talking about how he escaped Valenwood. And he thought that he was being followed by these Marukati selectives. Most likely ruthless and secretive. I have undoubtedly earned their enmity by my vigilance numerous times. The Blades, supposedly the guardians of the Empire. Question, do they know that I know their dark secret? Everything hinges on that. What are the secrets of the Blades? What are the secrets of the Blades? I want to know. Mythic Dawn. Oh, he knows about the cult. Whoa. Need to learn more about them. Obscure hints from various sources suggest they could be the most dangerous of the three. Question, why do they want me dead? They don't. I fear the conspiracy spreads further than I thought. The supposed stranger in town appears to be involved. Is it likely that both Bernadette Penniless and Tutius Sextius are blameless? Yeah, of course they are. But I must not act without proof. I have always held myself to a higher standard than my enemies. The report on David Surly will tell the tale. I fear that the end is near, but I will not go down without a fight. They will know that Glarthir at least did not submit to their yoke quietly. Bernadette Penniless is not involved in the conspiracy, at least so my new acquaintance tells me. I hope it is true, but my instincts are rarely wrong. Oh no. But I have no reason to suspect treachery yet. The report on Tutio Sextius should help me decide where my new friend's loyalties lie. He's so sure of himself. Good news, I may still have a chance. Found someone to help me today, a stranger who can move freely. Hope to have proof against Bernadette Penniless by tonight. Lordas, Tutius Sextius may be one of them. Notice him staring at me today near the low gate. I am tempted to stop going out, but that might tip my hand. They must not know I am aware of their agents, or they may finally move against me. Yes, Tutius Sextius lives alone. No one knows what goes on in that big old house of his. Except for his feminine clothing. That's the only thing. But that's not even odd. Could it be the headquarters of the conspiracy? If only my movements were not so closely watched. He doesn't have anything else to hide. He doesn't have a dungeon for spicy stuff. A dungeon filled with chili. But even if he did, that's his business. Wow. That guy was deranged. Definitely deranged. Rose says he definitely uses that Mia. Scott says some poor writer was chained up in front of a computer to write this crap. Rose says Scott. He was forced to write all these crazy notes by Glarthir. I don't want to take anything from his house because it counts as stealing. I don't want to get sent to the, you know. The jail. The dungeons. He's got so many paintings. He is rich. This guy had money to spare. So many chests too. Is he secretly a thief? And he's got his iron battle axe there, ready to take off someone's head, I guess. Yeah, I don't think he can be helped. Even if we did the oh no, the peaceful path, even if we took the peaceful route, which is to persuade him so that he could trust us, fully trust us. You know what? I won't care anymore. I'll go and try to find the secret blockaded. Is it barricaded? Yeah, barricaded area inside my castle. Hjalti! We've got a wolf! Wait, we've got a wolf here! Is this our wolf now? Hjalti! That's so cute!
How are you?
Isn't Hjalti one of the names of Tiber Septim? Of Talos? He's here! He's here watching over us. Thank you, Talos. I love it. Scott says, I'm guessing serial killer. I know, he's just trying to... Maybe he is also, you know, mentally unwell. But he might also use that as a reason to, you know, mass murder. Now we've got Nirnroot in our house. Okay, let's go ahead and try to find this secret area. But first, let's enjoy the cute taxidermy. There we go. We've got a bear. We've got an ogre and a troll. We have got a minotaur and this wolf and a Nirnroot plant. I'm not gonna take it. I like the Nirnroot plant there. What did the letter tell us again? Sorry, it's not a letter, it's a book. Let's just go ahead and find it. It is a secret door near the winery, the wine cellar, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's in the basement, right? It's a broom that is levitating. A levitating broom. Hello, taxidermist. Oh, she's got some taxidermy inside her room. That's cute. Scott Crosby says the Nirnroot sniffing epidemic is so sad. I know. Who planted that inside our castle? It bothers me. But I wonder if that means that we have an endless supply of Nirnroot. Shopping list. Side of beef, onions, corn, meat, 3 loaves of bread. I'll take all those. Thank you, Mr. Chef. We've got flour here too. So I'm trying to find this hidden room, the barricaded room, where an atrocity was committed inside our castle. It's the gazebo that they barricaded off because someone locked in the... I can't remember his name. Lord Kelvin's father. There we go. I think it's close to the cellar, the wine cellar. But I'm just making sure. Ooh, is it this? It looks like it's barricaded, but... No. I guess it's not that. Mia says sniffing Nern cane is crazy. Nern cane. I know. Why? Skooma is not enough for these people. Skooma is not enough. Oh, where is it? Where is it? That is our training room. Here we go. Let me see, where can it be? Here is our cellar, wine cellar. We've got our vintner.
What is
here.
it? What can I do for you, ma'am?
What kind of kinds of wines can you make?
Take this list.
Mines.
It'll tell you all you need to know.
Oh, that's why our wine barrels are empty. I see.
The prettiest town in Cyrodiil? Don't know, but the ugliest is Breville.
How dare you?
Shabby, tumble-down shacks. They're big shacks, though.
How dare you? Don't insult Breville.
You've brought me what I asked for?
No.
Certainly.
What is on his list? Where is it? Wine ingredient list. I can make the following ones for you in about 24 hours, provided I have the necessary ingredients. Aloe vera, green stain cup. I do have green stain cup, not aloe vera though. Bog beacon asco for Colombian battle cry. That's for frosty blanc. Cinnabar polypore red. I think I have that. Cinnabar polypore yellow. Juliana's fire belly, sacred lotus seed, lady's smock leaves, numbskin mead, dragon's tongue, lady's smock leaves, stumblefoot's reserve, arrowroot flax seeds. I feel like a lot of these alchemical products or ingredients are quite rare. Argonian blood wine, bergamot seeds, foxglove nectar, white seed pod from goldenrod, sparkling honeydew, lavender sprig, summer bullied. Okay. Maybe one of these days we can one of these days we can find those alchemical ingredients for our wine. It's one of, I think it's here, it's somewhere here, right? Is it not? If we can't find it, I'll have to go and look at that book again. Rose says, I didn't even know that you could use Nirnroot like that. I thought that the men were using them as, you know, something to reinvigorate themselves for certain activities. But I guess you can turn anything into an addictive substance. Scott says, crackheads find a way. Rose says, imagine living in this manner and you need to find the bathroom. I know. It's hard to find the bathroom. I keep getting lost. Oh, is it this? No. I keep getting lost in my own home. Okay, let's go back up and read that thing, because I missed where it is located. Scott says, technically in medieval castles they would either do it in a bucket, or if you were the king, you would do your business out the window.
Hello.
Not out the window. Poor passersby. Yeah, Lord Jaren's journal. Let me see. The grotto, not the gazebo. Let me find. It's behind the training room. We saw it, remember? But it's been blocked off. There really is no way to get to that place. We did see some sort of outline that suggests that there used to be an entrance or a doorway there behind the training room. Mia says would be a fun surprise. That's how you welcome your guests, I guess. Let's go inside the training room again. Let me see, where's the door to our basement? There. But yeah, I do remember seeing the outline. I guess there is no way to
Hi there.
to get in there inside the grotto, or what used to be the grotto. Because it's been covered in bricks, I guess. Bricks and concrete. It was here. There we go. Here. And there is no way. Look at that. This is the outline. This used to be a door or an arch that led to the grotto inside. And this was where Lord Calvin's father, along with the, if I'm not mistaken, the Breton necromancer or necromage, was also locked in and executed, I guess. by Lord Janus without his son Lord Kelvin's knowledge. There is no way. Sadly, there is no way in. Or no way through, rather. No! What? I thought there wasn't a way! I spoke too soon! I spoke too soon. Oh, wow. Another secret passage. Another secret room. Let me look at the chat. Scott says sanitation was glorious back then. So many awesome diseases. I know. So many plagues and diseases. Scary stuff. And there was no antibiotic back then. Out the window, says Rose, and Mia says nothing like a little plague to start the day. That's the best way to welcome your guests. Gotta catch 'em all, says Rose. Scott says, oh my. Wow. Let's witness the atrocities that unfolded here inside the grotto. I spoke too soon. I did notice that candle holder, candelabra earlier, but I didn't know that you could interact with it. I wonder if there are ghosts lurking here. What? What? I knew it. Here it is, Lord Kane, the father of Lord Kelvin, the guy who used to own this place. And here is the Breton necromage, Ariel Gerard. She was the one who brought Lord... What is his name again? Lord Kane back to life. But I'm pretty sure that Lord Kane was already bound to her in a way. Which means that he would have done as she ordered. So he is no longer the king of the castle. Or he was no longer the king of the castle. And also, remember, she is a Breton. And I think Lord Kane and his son, Lord Kelvin, are Red Guards. Or were Red Guards from Hammerfell. So that is a conflict of interest, of course. Decrepit Note, Lich Key. I'm so happy that we're finding out scary stuff inside our castle. Decrepit Note. Let's go ahead and read that. Ignorant fool. Ignorant fool, I could have delivered Laneland to him and more, but time is of no consequence to me any longer. While he is growing old, I will be only growing stronger, to await the day when I will return to claim my rightful place among the powers of this world. The darkness is not so bad, I come to like it. My companion is not very talkative, but that is just as well. I see now that my procedure was somewhat flawed. The flesh was not fully imbued with life as I intended, but his spirit remains strongly bound. He will provide me with an excellent test subject as long as I am careful to do no permanent damage. Sometimes I awaken and do not know where I am or what I have been doing. How to tell the passage of time here? Why should it matter to me? I believe the change is coming over me quickly now. My Lord Manny Marco would be pleased now. I'm so glad we managed to, you know, rid Tamriel of another evil. She was a follower of Manny Marco. Deep night darkness, sometimes sleep under moon invisible. How sweetly, so sweet, my darkness silence. She was crazy. I can't believe we've got Lich Queens. Lich ghosts inside our castle? Thank you for the Varla stone, I guess. Look at all these Varla stones. I'm gonna sell them. Rich people in secret rooms don't end well, says Scott. I know. Look at all this. Scary stuff indeed. Very hard. Open the container with a key. An ebony ring. square soul gem and an orcish cuirass. Not that important. But loot nonetheless. Loot nonetheless. Any other secrets inside our castle that we were not previously, we hadn't been privy to? Because I want to know all about it now. I want to make sure that there are no other secrets inside this castle. This will be our permanent home. Okay, we've gotten rid of the lich necromage weirdo who's now stuck in in between these two floors. Ariel Gerard. We've also gotten rid of the skeleton of Lord Cain, father to Lord Calvin, the one who gave us this beautiful estate. Look at that, the dragon sword of Laneland. There we go. Our unmarked quest is complete. And the secrets of Batterhorn Castle will remain with us. I shall not tell my housekeepers, my staff, my hardworking staff about what had occurred inside the secret grotto. Although our trainer, this orc guy, might have seen us, but I don't know. I'll just have to provide him with resources to make sure that he doesn't spread the word. They really don't sus Rose, the worm cult. Yeah, she is a worm cultist, or was a worm cultist. Manny Marco. I can't believe Manny Marco is still alive in the third era. What can we do? He is a very powerful mage. A necromage, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's go ahead and check our inventory for stuff that we managed to find. There we go, the Dragon Sword of Laneland. Fire damage on strike, absorb fatigue on strike. I don't think I need it. I love my chill range, but I will keep it inside as a memento of the disturbing things that happened inside our castle. Have we got ebony stuff? Oh, we've got a lot of ebony stuff. I'm gonna keep the diamond ring, but I'll sell the rest. We've got a lot of diamond stuff in here. A full set of Umbra. If you missed it, we managed to kill Umbra, that witch. Lord Cain's shield. Is that a heavy armor? It is a heavy armor, so I'm just gonna keep it inside my chest. Bone meal, we keep it for alchemical purposes. Let's see, how about this? This is an empty soul gem, we'll just sell it. I'll keep that book, because I think books are heavy in this game. They are of 1 kilo weight. They're that heavy. I'll sell all of the soul gems that are not filled with soul gems. And we are also going to sell Varla stones. I'll keep 1. Oh! I think I'll do it off stream. I'll try to collect some of the alchemical ingredients in our inventory, or in our chest rather, to see if there are any wines that we can produce next stream. But that's it. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I guess we cannot level up. Get our stuff repaired before we end the stream, and we'll also go to the Imperial City to sell off our stuff. Stuff we don't need. I can't believe we saw that name and that letter. Manny Marco.
What is it?
Hello, guard captain. We're here now. Let's go and get our stuff fixed first by our in-house blacksmith.
Hi. A pleasure to...
He's always eager to see us.
I can repair almost anything.
637 gold.
Farewell.
It's sad that I cannot sell him things, because that would be great if we had an in-house merchant as well. So we don't always have to go to the Imperial City to sell stuff. I know the closest city to our castle is Coral, but my favorite traders are the three brothers. I don't know why, but it's just a, what do you call that? A practice that I've been doing for ever since we started our playthrough.
Be happy to help you.
To sell them stuff.
What can I interest you in?
I have also persuaded them to their maximum affinity, all three brothers, so that also helps.
You got
with,
a great deal there.
Good prices. Good trading prices. I might need to purchase healing potions, but we'll have to go to an alchemist for that. Soul gems that don't have any souls in them.
You got a great deal there.
Varla stones. I thought
Tell your
Varla
friend.
stones would fetch for
Take
a
care.
much higher price, like 1,000 septims, but I guess not. Where's the closest alchemist? Let me see. Mystic Emporium, I guess. Oh, the main ingredient? I'm not sure. Let's try Mystic Emporium, which is on the other side.
Have you heard any word about the other? I think we're in for some hard times.
Okay, you?
There we go. I hope this guy can sell us.
It's you. Hi.
What was that? Potions, please, potions. I need potions.
Welcome to the Mystic Emporium. Calendil is here, with all your needs under one roof.
Calendar?
Look and buy. Nothing could be easier.
Okay.
Have a look at my wares.
Oh,
I'm sure
he only
there's some...
sells spells. Okay.
Farewell.
Then is it the main ingredient then? How about your... Is this
What
your
can I
wife?
do for you?
Do you sell...
What can I
potions?
interest you in?
No, just... Oh, she does sell potions. Okay, that's great. I'm happy.
What?
That's it.
Tell your friends about it. Take care.
Maybe I'll check off stream if she sells alchemical ingredients that we need to concoct wines. to make wines for our wine cellar. But I'll do that off stream. We have reached the end of today's stream. I feel kind of bad that we didn't go adventuring that much today. We didn't go to any dungeons, but that's okay. At least we managed to complete that quest, Paranoia. What a weird quest. It was quite annoying. I love my elven armor, full set there, and we've got dwarven arrows. That's so beautiful. I love it. But yeah, I hope that next stream we will be able to continue our journey from Skingrad to Kavach, which is our next stop in the main quest. Of course, we'll have to get there for our main quest, and then we'll go down to Anvil. But of course, on our way to Kavach, we'll have to scour every nook and cranny of of the map of the Colovian Highlands and the Imperial Reserve to find the best loot and conquer the best dungeons and eradicate the worst foes. On our journey to godhood, I'm just kidding, to being the hero of Cyrodiil before we become the hero of Kavach. But I hope that you'll all accompany me again in next 2 weeks, same time, same place, same realm, for another episode of Chill Play Oblivion Remastered. Say goodbye to our Khajiit bard here. I wish there could be a lute. I wish there would be a lute or some sort of instrument that we can outfit her with, but we'll have to, you know, install mods for that. But I'm just doing a vanilla run. I used to stream a long time ago in a previous life, as they said. I used to stream modded Skyrim a lot and modded Fallout 4 a lot. But I cannot be bothered with mods, especially because they make your game heavier and they tend to crash a lot. in my experience. So I am just happy to play a vanilla run. But before, let's go ahead and save. Another hard save. Before we end the game, let's go ahead and present our Japanese word for the day. This was an awesome stream though, says Mia. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate your kind words. It's always, our streams are always awesome with the help of our dear bunnrings, especially our brigadiers. I am now pulling up the Japanese word of the day. Ooh, this is quite fitting. The Japanese word of the day is, drumroll please. I need to find a drumroll music effect because I've only got crowd cheer and keyboard typing. There we go. That is as good as a drumroll, I guess. It's akarui. Cloud error? How dare you, Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. Or rather, Steam. Well, we'll ignore that for now. We'll fix that cloud error later after the stream. Akarui, which is a simple Japanese word that translates to bright. So you can say it. You can use it to describe something that's literally bright, like a bright room. Like maybe you are working in a company where the office is filled with fluorescent lighting, and that's definitely bright. So you can use this word akarui to describe that room that you're in, which is bright. Or maybe you've got a bedroom where the sunlight seeps through the window every morning. You've got a great lighting, natural lighting that comes through your windows. So you can use this word to describe that your bedroom is akarui, it's bright. But also, you can use this figuratively to describe someone with a bright disposition, someone who's very positive and cheerful. Someone like Belara from Dragon Age the Veilguard, or someone like Dagna, or even Harding from Dragon Age Inquisition and Veilguard in the case of Harding, but she isn't as akarui as she used to be. But in Veilguard compared to when she was in Inquisition, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, someone, maybe a friend, maybe your partner, maybe yourself. If you want to describe yourself as someone, if you think that you are someone with a bright disposition, very positive disposition, then you can call yourself akarui. There we go. That is our word for today. I hope you have the chance to practice using this word this week. Akarui, you can use it literally as in I live in a bright area, like, you know, I have a bright room. It gets a lot of sunlight. It gets much sunlight every single day in the morning. Or figuratively, if you want to describe someone who is of bright disposition, someone who has bright disposition, someone who's positive and cheerful. Akarui. There we have it. Let me check the chat. Scott Crosby Art on YouTube says, thank you for the great stream. Thank you so much for coming, Scott. And Mia. And Rose, of course. And everyone else who's watching right now on YouTube and on Twitch. I hope to see you again next week. We will be having our bi-weekly. What is that called? Members only stream for our YouTube members. Our master bunnrings. This Sunday night. We usually have 30 minutes of video game chill and chat regarding one specific topic that I've picked for that day. I've chosen for that day, and then the latter 30 minutes is usually spent playing Cooking Simulator. So I hope you all join us. I hope you consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, or rather joining our YouTube memberships as a master bunnring. And then I'll see you all, Monday night again for our Dragon Age to Veilguard Chill Play Dragon Age to Veilguard series, episode 14 if I'm not mistaken. So until next time, take care, good night, and goodbye. Happy weekend. Mia says, have a wonderful Akarui weekend, everyone. Thank you for that, Mia. I hope you all have a wonderful Akarui weekend indeed. Have a great weekend, everyone. Take care, says Rose. Goodbye.